Namaste, beloveds. This is Mother with Wisdom, and this is a very impromptu, um, special kind of reading. So I just want to set the energy for this. This is Tina Turner's Namyo Renge Kyo. Okay, let us begin, beloveds. Um, Again, I want to thank you for joining me. It's been a couple of days um, since I've done a video. A lot of things are going on in the public. A lot of things are happening inside of us. A lot of things are happening around us, below us. We really need to be aligned with what is taking place. We really need to be awoke, aware, mindful, observant. We need to see the dots. We need to be able to connect the dots. And we need to know that we are part of those dots. It's all part of the collective. Um, One of the things that I woke up with today is we are all and we are nothing. And when we can wrap our senses around that, we can grasp the totality that is infinite intelligence. Um, I am going to close this door. There we go. Um, that way we won't hear all of that. Um, this is the age of the sacred divine feminine reclaiming her throne. Okay? This is also the time of the divine sacred masculine relinquishing that throne and setting her back upon that throne with reverence for what she brings to the table, for what she serves, for what she births, gives birth to, for what she gives so freely, what she has sown so diligently. We are all ready to harvest. That is what Jubilee is. It is the jubilation, it is the freeing of the minds from an enslaved, the word that is coming the most clear is posturing. It is what it is. Um, wow, posturing. That is deep. That's a deep word. Okay, I'm thankful for that word, posturing. We have been posturing posturing. Wow. Posturing and posing is a part of that word posturing. And whoa, beloveds, this download is so deep. Posing, posturing is part of playing a role. It is part of how we create the images that we feed our own minds. This is how we manifest and how we anchor and how we have anchored this situation that has been going on for so long. And that was, this is a karmic wave coming to its conclusion. A karmic wave coming to its conclusion. There is no ending, there is no beginning. So it is a cycle starting over. It is the Ouroboros, the snake biting its tail. It is the circle completing itself. It's a cycle. So this jubilee that is upon us, that we are recognizing, that we are seeing, that we are seeing the dark mirrors of ourselves and of our process struggle with because they don't want to let it go. Because this 3D reality to them empowers their sense of being, and they are fighting for it because they believe that it is the truth. One of the things that, okay, I'm being told to leave that alone. Okay, redirecting. What is the mind of God? What is the mind of God that you know individually within yourself that was not told to you, was not taught to you, but what you feel intuitively, what you know intuitively, how you react and how you respond to the word Great Spirit, Source, God, Goddess, the Supreme Being. What is your relationship with that? What does that collective, individual, nothingness, everything, what does it look like to you? How do you interact with it? How do you communicate with it? Do you see it as all knowing? Do you see it as all wise? Do you see it as infinite intelligence? Do you think it speaks to you, communicates with you, to you, through you, for you, with you? These are some very important questions of this period of time as we reflect upon the many things that this season, this harvest season, is bringing. It is separating the wheat from the chaff, beloveds. These are prophetic times that we are living in and awakening inside of. And for some of us, it has come at great cost to the soul self, to the inner child self. But I want you to know that you are being prepared for what is to come, for what is coming, for this now moment that we are living in right now. As I speak, this is what I've been prepared for by infinite intelligence, which fed my light and my dark, which taught me how to balance them and to walk in this world and between this world and in other worlds. And that this is where I am anchored. And my main mission, so to speak, if you understand the multiverse and you understand the circular aspect of time, you understand that past, present, and future is all inside of this zero, all inside of this circle, the womb, okay? And it's growing, it's expanding, it's moving, just like a baby inside of its mama in the womb. And this is a birthing period that is upon us, and we are giving birth to our new selves. And beloveds, I want to give a special shout out to my lionesses. Om Shakti Om, baby. Yes, yes, yes. Get 'em. Get it. Break them shackles off, baby. Get that foot up off of your neck. Hold that head up. I am a woman. I am all woman. I am 100% woman. Womb of man. I didn't come from no rib, baby. I gave birth to you. And I have earned my place back on my throne. And it is time for you to recognize and to relinquish what you think you have had control of. Redemption is for everyone. No matter what you've done, there is recovery for it in these now moments. You have the ability in these now moments to say plainly and clearly, I have been becoming a better human being. I have made mistakes. I have hurt myself. I have hurt others. And I seek forgiveness. I seek forgiveness in my immaturity. I seek forgiveness for an ego that stepped outside of my God self, of my highest knowing, that separated itself so that it may know itself. And I recognize my highest self in this now moment. And I ask to come back home and be part of that collective again. And I ask to heal and be part of the healing that is taking place universally on a galactic scale, not just globally. The heavens foretell. The Mazzaroth is what it is. It cannot be denied. Okay, 1515, beloveds. I'm going to start the card readings now. I'm going to always start with the medicine woman deck. I've already said my prayers over the cards. I've cleaned them and spoke to them and bonded with them and um, asked for the best message for this now moment from each card, from the spirit of the deck, from the spirit of the cards, that which has on a mathematical scale, on a geometrical scale, the highest frequency and vibration for this reading. So let us go forward with that. And again, I'm shuffling the deck, and I'm working from the Medicine Woman tarot, and we'll see what we get. Okay, I had two to come out, so just give me a minute. I wasn't prepared for two, but it is what it is, and I'm spirit-led, and I'm following. Okay, we have the Two of Stones, and we have the Three of Bowls. Two of Stones and the Three of Bowls. I'm going to Two of Bowls. I'm sorry, Two of Stones. Two of Stones. Two of Stones. Okay. Two of Stones is on 149, which is 14, which is 5. Yeah. Okay, 149. And this is the prayer. Two of Stones, reflecting on potential use of resources. Prayer. The fertile ground of nature surrounds me now, waiting with her gifts for me to notice. The great spirit within stands ready in my soul to activate whatever abilities I choose. Which will it be? What can I offer the world that will bring my earthly reward and soothe my soul? I reflect now on myself and where I am. What can I do for this land around me? What can I do for my people? As I activate myself in a chosen direction, the road to prosperity is cleared. Aho, ashe, 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 amen. Lesson. You are in a relationship to material things. Think of this as you would a relationship to a friend. Is it a good one? Are you offering your true self or just giving at the surface level? What does the world want from you in relation to what you have to offer? What attracts you to the world? Which of earth's things excites you? Do you like to play with her? Sing to her? Achieve results with her? Make things together? Are you at home in nature? Do you like adding your life to the cities? Now is your time to form a mutually beneficial relationship with the things around you. Think of the world as your lover. What do you want from her? And her is spelled H-I-R. I love. Oh, that's why I'm going to teach from this. It's coming. It's coming. I promise. Things are being put in place for it. Please be patient. And I welcome you all. Um, if you are feeling, oh, what do you want from her? H-I-R. That's the masculine and feminine together. What are you willing to give? And I'm being told, beloveds, to tell you everything is about the union inside of yourself. Before you can get ready to have this relationship with another person, you have to unite the sacred masculine and the sacred divine feminine within yourself. That means your mind must become one. Your vision must become one. Your soul must become one. Your ego self and your highest self must become one. One must sit in the seat of power, and the other must know that because it sits there, both are there. All and nothing are exist at the same time. This is the evolution of our minds. This is the understanding of what true consciousness is. True consciousness is fluid. It is not stagnant. It is not filled with doubts. It is filled with wisdom and knowing, courage, strength, resiliency, all God energies, all spiritual fruits, which you are being invited to the table to feast upon. Sorry. Okay. Mm. If you are feeling out of balance, as if you are giving more than you are receiving, you are probably giving surface abilities rather than your true talents. You may be in the wrong occupation, or you may just be timid sometimes in expressing and following your real interests. This will have to change. Aho, 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 aho. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Amen, amen, amen. This is going to have to change. We may be timid in expressing and following our real interests. Think of this as the collective that has been silent for so long, that has known but just been quiet, waiting for the right time. The right time is now. Your voice is needed. Your will is needed. Your choice is needed. Okay. If you are feeling like you receive too much money, time, or things, there's probably a block in your distribution system. Do the exercise under Ace of Stones. Plant your money, time, or goods in the care of some person or organization that really would use them to enhance life on earth. Do it now. Your success is the crystal clear thought of your desire placed into earth's raw materials. Together you will form the things that you need for a long, happy life. That which you're going to prepare a place for you. Going to prepare a place for you. This is the place. that has been prepared. This is the place, the space, the time, the essence. Everything is aligned right now. It is not coincidence. It is by design. Infinite intelligence. You don't need a B plan with infinite intelligence. You just step back and watch. You don't have to. Infinite intelligence took care of everything in the instant that it recognized itself and what it could do. And it multiplied itself. And it watches. And it observes. And it intercedes. And it governs. And it leads those who have a connection still. Those who are longing for that connection. It's encoded in you. And another thing that another thing that came through, and it's gone. I'm trying to do too much here. I'm trying to do too much. Okay, let me ground. Let me ground. Let me ground. Too much is coming. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Let me focus on what is to come. What is to come. What is the best? Let only what is the best in this moment come forth with clarity. Let it be concise and let it be clear. Okay. I'm going to move to the other card, beloveds. I'm sorry if something got cut off or whatever, but it is what it is, and just go with the flow. So, the next card is the Three of Bowls. Three of Bowls. I love this figure right here. She reminds me of Stella Maris. And if you don't know who Stella Maris is, she is the lady of the sea, the mother of the sea, the goddess of the sea, the star of the sea. She is also known as Mary. Stella Maris. I would also say she is a Yemaya and Oshun combined. Stella Maris is. Okay. Okay, Three of Bowls. Let's see. Three of Bowls. Bowls, bowls, bowls. Three of Bowls. Wow. That's 203, which is the 5. Another 5, beloveds. That's 5, 5. 203. 203. 203. Here we go. Spiritual kinship. This card is spiritual kinship. Prayer. Whenever others are gathered around me, I will celebrate our lives. This is the collective, beloveds. This is the call to the collective. Whenever others are gathered around me, I will celebrate our lives in groups. In front of others is never the time to criticize another, but to praise them. In groups in front of others is never the time to criticize, but to praise them. This is the wisdom of the spiritual realm. This is the wisdom of the great divine Mama from the sea, from the beginning of time, from the beginning. This is new, okay? This, spelled N-U-T, this is very, very powerful, very powerful. We're being told, we're being given away. Let me, and in this again is a prayer. Let me finish it. Let me just read it. Prayer. Whenever others are gathered around me, I will celebrate our lives. In groups, in front of others, is never the time to criticize another, but to praise them. In this way, all are lifted up. As we share that which we like and appreciate about each other, our bowls are filled with heavenly grace. Let us be thankful together for all that we have been given as human beings on earth at this time. Let us share our bounty. Let us share our blessings. Only through sharing does abundance come. The lesson of this card: can you attend to the needs of the group as a whole? These are questions specifically, it's for everyone, don't get me wrong. But coming through me at this time, I am specifically speaking to the 144,000 light workers, those who are on the verge of waking up, those who are on the verge of grasping, believing, knowing that this call is much higher than you, than your will even, than your inner standing even, that it compels you. This is a compulsion. This compulsion, this compelling comes from the encoded DNA of your lineage, your bloodline. Know yourself. Sorry, beloveds. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Not sorry, but it is what it is. And I'm going to baby feed you as much as I can. But I'm also going to be a strong mama, okay? That's who I am. I'm not going to fake the funk with you. I don't fake it with myself. I am me with myself. I am going to be me with you. And you're going to need to know me as a vessel, that I receive what comes through, that I express what comes through. But understand that I am also human. And I am, as much as I am spirit led, I am just as hormonally led by my ego. Okay? And so being a passionate person, that will get there sometimes, and I will have to pull it back because it will go before I can catch it, because I'm dealing with so much. So understand that when you see me, understand that it's not out of disrespect for you or myself. It is just egoic programming, responding to stimulus, to triggering, to what I was conditioned to respond to. That is the understanding that you need so that there is no shame, there is no guilt, that you can love yourself with. This is what I'm learning, to stop judging myself for being a human being, for growing, for learning, for making mistakes, for not being perfect. Okay. um, Lesson. Can you attend to the needs of the group as a whole? 3555. This is the question asked by this card. Love is something to be shared. Kin or spiritual family are those people whose souls you have seen. They are not simply social contacts, business acquaintances, nor necessarily people with common interests. Instead, hear me, hear me, hear me. Instead, they are people in whom you have recognized the invisible qualities of God. They have touched you emotionally and you feel grateful. Now is the time to let them know how much you appreciate them. What could you do for a friend today that would let her, HIR, her or him, know you have seen her high self? See the God in people. See God in them. Recognize that that God is also within you. The same God that's in you is in them. Regardless of how bright or how dim they are shining, that is their growth, their path. You are not to judge it. They are dealing with their contrasts, and they will get there. Allow them that. Just as you got there, just as you are getting there. Humble, humble. Like I said, excuse my French, but we are all walking around with shit up and down us, okay? Holding up our arms. Mama! I don't know what happened, but clean me up. And that's what she's here for. To set us free from all this shit. Okay. The waters. Hmm. Okay. Bring it back, Valerie. Calm it down. Focus, focus. Okay. The waters of consciousness unite with the family of man, woman, and all creation. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. Square, triangle, circle, rectangle. The waters of consciousness, infinite intelligence, unite with the family of man, woman, and all creation. What flows from you will, in the great circle of life, eventually flow to you as well. Send out your love. Sorry, let me do that over. What flows from you will, in the great circle of life, eventually flow to you as well. What you put out comes back to you. What you sow, you reap. The law of attraction, universal laws. It's in our face. It's been there this whole time. It's only now with the alignments that we are ready to ready ourselves. Okay, this is our armor. These are our weapons. The self-knowledge, that's the weapons we're using to fight with. We are not picking up swords and nuclear this and that and blah blah blahs and no. This is a spiritual war. This is a war between the powers and the principalities. So you fight this from within. The art of war is all about knowing yourself. You're ready? Get yourself ready. You've watched The Matrix. You know what you got to do. You got to unplug, baby. All that stuff that you are tied into, that you are connected to, call Archangel Michael and cut them cords. Cut them. And ask for new. Ask to connect to what is going to heal you and give you the highest understanding of unconditional love itself. Okay. I'm going to read that again. What flows from you will, in the great circle of life, the circle of life, Pride Rock, baby. Mama is a bad mama jama. I'm telling you, she is laying this stuff out like doom, doom. I said boom. I said boom. I said boom. Connected dots. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. Okay. Focusing. I'm sorry. This is just so powerful, y'all. Okay. Send out your love to someone near. Love will return to you from afar. So send out your love. Send it out. Send it out to those who are hurting. Yesterday, with that trial going on, I sent it out. I sent it out. I sent out love to all of them. All of them. Not just Miss Ford. I sent it to all of them. All of them. Because as I sat there observing them, what was most prevalent, what was most seen in the unseen, was the pain, the cycles of pain, and the understanding that what you are seeing is the decay of that old boy network that was established in the Roman Republic. That is what is under attack. It is not those human beings who have been raised and prepared to fight their battle. Understand, just as you are prepared to fight your side of the spiritual battle, they have been prepared their way to fight for their side of the spiritual battle. This is what the harvest is between the powers and the principalities. It is separating the wheat from the chaff. That which moves on and that which is not allowed. That which must be transformed and purified through the fires before it can be released again. So, all these ones that we consider and call the dark cabal, this is what is going on. They have been doing what what their role was, what they were prepared to do. There wouldn't be a what we call or what we know of as war if there was not division. So everything that causes division, observe. Observe why it needs to divide, why it wants to divide, why it wants to separate. Why? Okay. And I've only done done this. Okay. Um, that is these two cards, beloveds, and this is already at 45. Okay. I'm going to cut this. Um, no, I'm just gonna keep going. Okay. Um, excuse me. Um, again, I prayed over my each individual deck. And the Esther Hicks deck is a large deck. And as I was shuffling, these all came out in a group, four of them. And I'm going to do each one of them. Here we go. Card number 17. And that is a 8, I'm sorry. And you see the doves, one white, one black. And to me, their hands is and there's a palm tree and you see the roots. So this says by default, I could have attracted unwanted relationships. Remember, we're talking about balance, okay? And we're breaking down what is right and what is wrong. And we're speaking of the law of attraction. And every reading that I have been doing lately, attracting what you don't want versus attracting what you do want, has been one of the main messages that we are to concentrate and focus on correcting, learning how to focus our attention on what we do want to manifest, believing in it, not just thinking it is a miracle or it's not going to happen or it's so far beyond my reach. No, you are all powerful. All you have to do is know yourself, believe in yourself, own your thoughts and your thinking by knowing your heart, knowing what your intentions are, okay? And not just saying, I'm a good person, I'm a good person, I'm a good person, I'm a good person, I'm a good person. See all the good stuff I did? I'm a good person, I'm a good person. A good person doesn't have to say they're a good person. They just are. Many of the relationships or experiences you have attracted, you would not have deliberately attracted if you had been doing it on purpose. But much of your attraction is not done by deliberate intent, but rather by default. It is important to understand that you get what you think about, whether you want it or not. And chronic thoughts about unwanted things invite or ask for matching experiences. The law of attraction makes it so. Yesterday, again, this has a lot to do with I'm being told um, addictions, especially the one we saw played out yesterday um, on that trial with Kavanaugh. And Spirit's giving me some stuff to say, and I'm just going to say it. But I'm going to say it in a mature manner. I observed a man who has a problem with alcohol, a man who has a problem with women. I observed a man who has cowardly tendencies. Okay? And I don't want to use the word, I'll take the word coward away. I'll say wounded animal tendencies. There we go. Not cowardly. Wounded animal. Hmm? Much better when you look at it that way. This man was raised by a mother who also had drinking issues. Okay? Drinking issues run in that family. That's ancestral. That's the genetics. That's the genetic programming. Those spirits call. Okay? That energy calls to you through the addiction. That's how it reaches you. It speaks to you. That's why this man, let me break it down. This man's mama was a lawyer, okay? In an era where women were nothing. How dare you? She made it. But what did it cost her? What did it cost her family life, and what did it cost her children? Because from what I got, what I picked up, looked like a Lifetime movie to me. Okay? I saw the wealth. I saw the privilege. I saw the we have got to keep, we have got to survive and keep our money by any means necessary. We have got to keep our place in society by any means necessary. And this is handed down generation to generation. Nothing matters more than this. This is our family. This is our wealth. This is why you're born. This is what we're here to do. That is their collective. In their collective, their experiences ring very, very hollow. There's a detachment from human touch, from human connection and bonds the way that they're supposed to be. You saw that when, if you contrast the two stories of Miss Ford and Mr. Kavanaugh, both came from privilege. Okay? Miss Ford still has a relationship with her parents, but she didn't tell them what happened to her. That should tell you something. At 15, she was allowed to go to these parties where drinking and everything else was going on. In their country clubs, this was the conduct. that was accepted because this was the conduct of generations. What do you do when you go to college? You party, you drink, you do this, you do that. You join your sororities, you're doing this and you're doing that. Everything has been mapped out for you. All you have to do is just show up. And just because someone said, I got all good grades and I was in this and I was in that and I got in Yale and I did this, baby, when you got money, you can do those things. You ain't even got to be smart. You ain't even got to be good because that can be bought for you, bought and paid for. So I'm not impressed. I was not impressed. But I'm learning that I'm not here to criticize. And I'm learning that both of those were victims. Okay? Kavanaugh was a victim, and he victimized. Hurt people hurt people. Okay? If you want to deal with this as a whole, then we need to understand ourselves. We need to understand our hormonal balances that need to take place. We need to understand what human relationships are, not just how they develop one, two, three, but what is necessary. That human touch, that human bonding is necessary. And if it is not made, or if it is disconnected from, that's where you get all this chaos. But we need the chaos in order to understand. I don't want to keep falling down because when I fall down, I fall inside the chaos. When I get back up, I'm outside of the chaos. I can walk away from it. Lesson. Stay away from damn chaos. Don't fall in it. Redirect yourself. Master yourself. By default, I could have attracted unwanted relationships. We are all developing. That is what this is. This is the time for redemption. No matter what you have done, you are able to transmute if you want change. It's your will. And these messages will keep coming until a time that has been set that no one knows. So these messages are for you, beloveds. The next card is 53, which is an 8. The law of attraction assembles happy relationships. Oh my God. Oh, this card. The law of attraction cannot bring you a well balanced, happy person if you are not yourself already that. The law of attraction, no matter what you do or say, will bring to you those who predominantly match the person who you predominantly are. If you are not happy with yourself or with your life, the attraction of a partner will only exaggerate the discord because any action taken from a place of lack is always counterproductive. And we have to learn that. We have to learn that. And I'm going to move forward, beloved. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that because it's very plain. We see all of these somewhat stagnant relationships because both parties are disconnected from their higher selves. There's no real self-recognition in the mirror. And so what is truly in the heart, if there's worries, if there's I don't like this about myself, or I'm too fat, or blah 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 blah, or I'm ugly, or la 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 la, you're going to attract someone who is going to say those things to you, who is going to make you feel that way, who is going to put you in that bag because you recognize that in them and you have that in you. So that's what you attracted. So if you want something better, work on you. Work on you. You can't work on the other person. You only can work on you. Okay? Next one, 47. I love this card. It is so beautiful to me. And 47, beloved, is the number 11, and 11s are doorways. Dun, dun, dun. And she is manifesting. Look at there, look at there, look at there. Woo! This is always like the Two of Cups to me. I don't know why. Or Temperance. Yeah, Temperance, not Two of Cups, Temperance. Because you are creating. If we were a parent or anyone waiting to inspire positive behavior from another, we would do our personal vibrational work first. We would align with our source energy by envisioning the outcome we seek and by holding those involved as positive objects of our attention. And that is one of the things that Mama has me doing. That's why you see me. I've done like a whole 360, I guess you could say. Um, Instead of focusing on the negative or what I see as dark or what I see as flaws or what I want to judge in this other person, I'm being told, no, you have to see the best. You have to see God. You have to see yourself. You have to see your inner child. You have to see your stubbornness. You have to see your hard-headedness. Okay? You have to see your pettiness. And you just have to really focus on the best and see the best in yourself. And you'll start seeing the best in that person. And as you start attracting the best qualities of yourself, best qualities, best conditions, best connections, highest frequencies, you'll start to see that in that other person. We're mirrors. The more I work on me, the more work takes place in him. The more he works on himself, the more work that takes place with me. This is alignment. This is connection. And for this person and I, it's karmic. It's many lifetimes, not just this one. And that is the understanding that allows you to look at the situation from a different point of view. From a this is bigger than me. This is not confusion. This is me not knowing my role in this, not accepting who I am in this now moment, not understanding the preparation that I have been through, that everything I've gone through in life is prepared me for this. And I can either walk and greet it, or I can say, no, I don't know you. Nope, 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 not ready. Nope, 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 nope. And I'm no longer running. I'm no longer running from anything. So it is what it is. Let me move forward, beloveds. If we were a parent or anyone wanting to inspire positive behavior from another, we would do our personal vibration work first. We would align with our source energy by envisioning the outcome we seek and by holding those involved as positive objects of our attention and our attraction. Attention is on here, attraction came from inside. Positive objects of our attraction. Hmm. So we're really attracted to the God within that person, even if we don't process that. That's what we are initially attracted to. So when you say, I don't know what I saw in that person, you saw God in them. They just weren't ready to be God, but you saw God in them. So stop beating yourself up. They just weren't ready to live up to that potential. Okay? And you stopped concentrating and focus on you. You started concentrating and focus on fixing them. That only makes it worse and more frustrating. We would not allow any current unwanted behavior to be the reason for our attention to them. Meaning, beloveds, if they was acting a fool, would you get with them when they acting a fool? You first meet them and they acting a fool. That's you're not gonna be attracted. So the person is not going to 9 times out of 10, because some do. But and there are some women that will, ooh, a fool. Mm, so it's it's where you are. It's who you are. It's how you are. Don't judge it. Some are wilder than others. It's many different paths, one destination. Okay. This card is 57, which is a 12. So we just had 11 and we have 12. 7, 8, 11, and 12. Alignment with source. Oh, sorry. And this is like a Libra card. This is my aunt card. And I love that they're growing. Each is growing. I love that. And the hand there is just beautiful. So that there's balance. My true success is measured by my alignment. So alignment and balance. Alignment and balance. Alignment with source, being inside your vortex of creation, becoming one with the true expanded version of you, is the ultimate selfishness. And yes, in that state of alignment, all good things must come to you. Every rocket of desire that you have launched will be fulfilled. True success is not the attainment of things, the achievement of tasks, or the achievement of financial abundance. True success is the coming into alignment with you. True alignment is coming into alignment with you. Beautiful, beautiful, poetic, just everything. That is so romantic. That is so damn romantic, okay? Whew. True success, I gotta say it again, it's so good. True success is not the attainment of things, the achievement of tasks, or the achievement of financial abundance. True success is the coming into alignment with you. Yes, selfishly aligning with your desires, your clarity, your confidence, your knowledge, your love, yourself. Love this card. Love it. Love it. Alignment. The alignment of you, your light and your shadow, your male and your female, your knowing and your unknowing, your deepness and your surface. That is that one. I am going to go into the next one, which is an animal message card. See what the animals have to say for us. Okay. So, boar, the pig. Let's see what boar has to say. And I want you to think of the countries, the lands where boars live, and observe them in their natural habitat and what their nature is. Understand the nature of this animal, this beast. Boar, 19, which is a 10, which is beginnings, which is also 1. 19. Here we go. And this is the second card in the deck. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. Whatever difficulties you're experiencing now, whether you with a relationship, career path, or some other concern, dig in and rummage around until you discover how to solve the problem. Then take immediate action to remedy it. Every time you confront adverse situations in this way, you'll be uprooting those elements in your life that appear to be obstacles to fulfilling your purpose. Life can sometimes be very uncooperative with your rational mind's sense of order, and will at times even block your demands of how events or experiences should unfold. If you're living on earth, you're going to get your feet muddy sometimes, but it's no call for panic, crisis, or drama. Instead, take a couple of deep breaths and view whatever problem you encounter as simply something that needs to be taken care of. As the saying goes, there really are no problems, only creative possibilities. Once you've emerged victorious which means that you've either conquered your problem or changed your thinking about how you initially perceived the situation. I hope. You'll experience a surge of power and confidence. Remember that your power originates from source. So don't get the big head, okay? Your vessel, your vessel, your vessel. Remember that your power originates from source, expressed through you as you. When you vanquish the illusion of this situation being a problem, you'll not only feel a greater sense of relief and freedom, but you also open the way for your heart, mind, and soul to be more in alignment, there's that word again, with the will of spirit. So we need to align ourselves with the will of spirit. How do you know that? Look to the stars. Look to you as a creation. Look at nature. Nature explains it all. When you operate from that perspective, you can overcome anything. Associations, courage, hospitality, earthiness, self-reliance, protection, prosperity, organization, fierceness, uprooting, cleanliness, determination, balance, security, and tenacity are all associated with the boar. Let's look at the romance deck and see what it has to say. And again, beloveds, I already did the consecrating and praying over these cards before I got everything ready. Okay. I'm not taking that one. Codependency came up again. But we had addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, Mama. What do I need from this card? What do I need? I'm not going to put it back in there because it is, this card has a, okay. Had to get my little pen here because I want to show you some things. I want to show you first the expression on her face. It's a questioning look. I'm sorry, it's not clear. It's a questioning look. She has her hand on her chest. She's holding flowers. From what I see, there are 5 of them. There's beautiful scenery here. Here, all this beautiful scenery. But she isn't focusing on any of that. Okay, and down here, this is a lion with wings. So that is a griffin. And the lion's tongue is out. Okay, and I know you cannot see the um shoot the the declar the decorations on here, but what I'm getting, beloveds, I'm getting messages from the bee people, the bee kingdom, however you want to look at that, the bee goddesses. Codependency has to do with the hive mind. Okay, it has to do with carrying the energy of being a worker bee, a drone bee, a worker ant, um, something of that nature. Okay, you process your things like that. You need that queen to feed you what to do, how to do it. You rely upon them more than you rely upon your own inner voice. Codependency is a longing for yourself, for your own highest self, to be recognized. But you think it needs to be recognized by another. It needs to be recognized by you. You need to reclaim you. You need to become dependent upon you. At some point in your life, you were told you weren't good enough, you were stupid, you were this, you were that, you were molested, you were raped, your identity was stripped, diminished, whatever. And from that, you became codependent. Codependent on the popular people, codependent on society, codependent on everybody else's version except your own. I'm also getting sunset. So this is something that is leaving. The Griffin, I'm going to have to look that up. But this is goddess energy as well that I'm getting here, beloveds. She's got an emerald tiara on her head. Okay? Yeah, that looks more emerald than it does sapphire to me. And that emerald is in the emerald cut. And the other links are, it's just a beautiful card. She has a braided crown. This is a deep card below. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. Okay, codependency. Codependency is also the fifth card I was told to check. 21, which is a 3. That is again the mama, the daddy, and the baby. Codependency. 21. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This card answers your question in perhaps a surprising way because addictions are the culprit behind the issues you're attempting to resolve. This could be your own craving for a substance or unhelpful behavior, or it could be that your partner's addictions are impacting your love life. This card is also an indicator of childhood experiences in an addictive family. This goes back to the Brett Kavanaugh thing with his mama and him, the dynamics that played and that carried through, no matter how pretty they want to make it. Okay, it was not pretty, was not, is not. Okay, addictions numb the heart to pain, but they also diminish its capacity to love. That's why you get blacked out drunk. That's why you repress all that anger, and when it comes out, it's brutal. It's brutal. And you know how I know about that kind of brutality? Because of the things that I have endured and made it through. I have experienced firsthand that kind of anger. Okay? That kind of anger that is directed at the feminine essence and the feminine energy for no other reason. So don't take it personal. You are just, like I said, being prepared. Hurt people hurt people. Healed people heal people. Wounded healers heal people as we heal ourselves. Know yourself. Since love is the basis of your romantic partnership, addictions become a barrier to moving forward toward true emotional intimacy. That's what scares the hell out of us. True emotional intimacy. You have to be butt naked, vulnerable. This is especially true if you are twisting yourself in knots to please a person whose dependency has lessened his or her capacity for happiness. Like I said, the sins of the father. This is the nesting in the nesting dolls thing. Past, present, and future, all in one moment. The all and the nothing at one time. This is especially true if you are twisting yourself in knots to please a person whose dependency has lessened his or her capacity for happiness. That no-win situation will negatively affect your self-esteem and your own happiness if you continue. Fortunately, lots of support is available worldwide in the form of 12-step meetings and other addiction support fellowships, models, whether it is you or your romantic partner who has the addiction. You can find free groups near you through internet searches or by contacting a local community health center. And that is that card, beloveds. And we will move on. We will go to the Archangel Raphael deck right quick and see what the Archangel Raphael has for us. One of the things that I asked for was that we had two come out for this as well. The cards that were of the highest frequency for this now moment. The first card we have is detoxification. Detoxification. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for cleaning up my body, mind, and life so that I may happily and healthfully live free of chemicals. Detoxification. And beloveds, you may say, well, I don't have a lot of chemicals. Oh, yes, you do. The chemicals are in the water, they're in the food, they're in what you drink. I was speaking as a woman about my body's alkaline pH balance and everything. You have to detox, you have to align your body, you have to be balanced, beloved, in all things mind, body, soul, spirit. That's what this card is saying. Let's see what it says. Detoxification is page 30, which is a 3. You drew this card because your body, or the body of the person for whom you're inquiring, is highly sensitive to chemicals. I have been having this stomach thing going on. My brother was just talking about it too, so chemicals. I've been using a lot of bleach lately, and it's a scent that I've never had before. It was pink and black, so I had to get it. I forget what scent it was, but I had to get it. And I'm wondering now, because the smell it wasn't pretty. It was cleany, more. So we'll see. Why did I? Never mind. You drew this card because your body or the body of the person for whom you're inquiring is highly sensitive to chemicals. Archangel Raphael is recommending a detoxification, which he will oversee and help you with. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Aho. Amen. This could mean changing to an organic and natural diet that's devoid of preservatives, sugar, and other chemicals. This card may also represent an avoidance of recreational substances such as alcohol, drugs, caffeine, sugar, or nicotine. In some cases, the angels could be steering you away from environmental irritants at your home or workplace. The first chemical or substance that comes to mind is an indication of your detoxification guidance. Possible specific meanings. Take a detoxificate. Sorry, let me ground, beloved, because I am really feeling this card on so many different levels within my beings. Possible specific meanings. Take a detoxifying sea salt bath. Ask the angels to clear away negative energies. Leave a toxic relationship or situation. Detoxify your thoughts by becoming more positive and optimistic. Avoid household chemicals. Change or reduce your medications. Dear Archangel Raphael, this is the prayer. Thank you for cleaning up my body, mind, and life so that I may happily and healthfully live free of chemicals. And okay, we had one more from that day. And that was Here we go with this unicorn. Avoid allergens. Dear Archangel Raphael, please assist me in identifying and avoiding allergens that may be toxic to my health and happiness. Help me to only crave healthful foods and beverages. Wow, I love those green wings. I love those green wings. Not the horse's wings, Raphael's wings. Although I love the horse, and the horse is a unicorn. It's not white, so it's not Pegasus, but it is a flying horse. So again, beloveds, we have just encountered two mythical beings as well, a griffin and a Pegasus, flying horse. So look that information up because it did come up in the reading and it will have significant information for you. Valuable information. Okay, avoid allergens. Avoid allergens. And this is the fourth card in the deck, and it's on page 18, which is a 9. Here we go. A health issue is caused or exacerbated by an allergic reaction. Check the diet first, as we often binge upon substances to which we are allergic. Lately, I have not been able to eat anything. It just blah. It's so I don't know if it's the changes, the shifts, or whatever, but it's my body is like to this food. An appointment with an allergist may be necessary to tease out this casual substance. Once diet has been investigated, check into environmental allergens in the home or community. You or the person you're inquiring about are highly sensitive and need to honor these allergic reactions. The body's immune system is responding in appropriate ways. And now it's up to you to completely avoid the toxic irritants. Ask Archangel Raphael for helping in making healthful changes, such as reducing cravings to allergens, detoxing your home, or moving to a new home in an area with cleaner air. Possible specific meanings. Release addictions to God and Archangel Raphael for healing. Attend a 12-step program, such as Alcoholics Anonymous, to heal from allergy-based addictions. It's time to move to a healthier environment. Buy an air purifier for your home or office. Make sure that your bed, pillows, and covers are clean of allergens such as dander, feathers, and dirt. My prayer. Dear Archangel Raphael, please assist me in identifying and avoiding allergens that may be toxic to my health and happiness. Help me to only crave healthful foods and beverages. And that is that card, beloved. That's very powerful. And I want to move forward, so I'm not going to um, spend a lot of time there because that was very clear and straightforward with its instructions, its identifications, and its directions. So that was on point. Um, Next, I'm going to read from the 2013 Oracle and then finally the Isis deck, and we'll be done. Um, yeah, this is very powerful. Um, I woke up knowing that I needed to do this. Yesterday, watching that trial, just okay. Page 117, and this is the card. Page 117. Let's see here. Mama. It's been a while since my My original deck of these cards is still in storage, but I had to purchase it again because I wanted it. And this is so powerful. Let me just get on with it. This is card number 7. This is the womb cave. Womb cave. Womb cave. Okay? This is what it says. Womb cave, fertility, the chanting of souls seeking incarnation, rippling the star-clouded path, shimmering, shivering, seeking the fertile chamber. Inhale, precious treasure, the first breath. Exhale, measure birth. 7, the most magical of numbers, whispered secrets concerning the cave of 7 seeds. The womb cave was inside a legendary mountain of the Quetzal and contained 7 chambers. This cave was dedicated to She of the Jade Skirt. Google her. She of the Jade Skirt. Because of the watery nature of the human womb, her spirit was present at all births and baptisms. The cave was used as a ceremonial space because fertile germinating powers were concentrated within its walls. Inside this cave, initiates underwent a spiritual birthing. The umbilicus was cut and they were severed from their former lives. Oh, Mama. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Amen. I am getting chills. Okay. This is, let me get on with it, and you'll see for yourself. Beneath the pyramid of the sun, there is a womb cave. A biochemical link exists between the sun's radiation and the production of female fertility hormones. Now, see, this would be the time when I would be getting up, catching the Holy Ghost, doing the holy dance, high glory, and all of that. All of that, but you know, I'm trying to be calm, trying to be stiller, so I don't scare peoples. So here we go. A woman's cycle is 28 days. 28 is a 10. New beginnings. 1. A woman's cycle is 28 days, which corresponds exactly with the sun's, not the moon, the sun's 28-day cycle of rotation. Hormones vary in women due to solar energy. Thank you, Mama. Thank you for clearing this up. Geomagnetic forces interact with sunlight to stimulate the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland, causing menstruation and ovulation. Humanity was born of the womb cave. The womb cave is the reflection of within, just as life becomes a reflection without. Oh. Here the fetus begins its journey into the realm of possibility. The ancient people grasped these truths thousands of years ago. Their tireless observation of the universe paid off. We've been prepared, baby, like I keep saying. It takes me back to my mama, this revelation about my mama, that my mama wasn't crazy. She was preparing the hell up out of me. Woo. The ancient people, them dry bones. Yes, them dry bones, baby, them dry bones. Okay, Valerie. Okay. Sorry, beloveds. Humanity was born of the womb cave. The womb cave is the reflection of within, just as life becomes a reflection without. Here, the fetus begins its journey into the realm of possibilities. The ancient people grasped these truths thousands of years ago. Their tireless observation of the universe paid off. Looking skyward, they found answers. They unlocked the mysteries of fertility. Womb cave holds the void, the eternal stillness of night, and has been likened to a cup, grail cup, cup, emotions, hormones, likened to a cup, not the cup itself, but the principle of emptiness within it. Mm. Valerie, calm yourself down. Sorry. um, but the principle of emptiness within it. Womb cave is the intersection of the collaborative forces of life, birth, and death. Womb cave is the inner chamber containing the sacred involuted female, the threshold to all worlds. Her inner, her interdimensional architecture of fertility and birthing is the temple of the mother goddess. Womb cave's mystery is revealed in the courage of birth. She is the runway. That's why they had me show this upside down. Okay. I'm like, why y'all got me showing this upside down like this? The runway. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. Hot mess, y'all. Okay. The runway. She is the runway and furnishes the coordinates for takeoff. Sorry. It's just to take flight. Take flight. I've been saying take flight. Didn't know where it came from, why I needed to say it, but things click, 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 click. The old ones revered fertility. Special harvest time. Special ceremonies were held for young women when they reached their first menstruation and became fertile. These women were honored because of their sacred capacity to extend the lineage of their people into the future. Without fertility, life stops. Many ceremonies celebrated Gaia, inherent in many rites. One is reborn and renewed, as in an emergence from the womb. Maternal love nurtures us, sustains our planet, and supports life. In death, we are lowered back into the womb of Earth. We pray for the continual fertility of Great Spirit Mother, for she is the matrix. She is the matrix of creation, not imitation. That was me, that's not in the book. The keeper of rebirth. The keeper of rebirth. Woo. I'm going to have to write a book with that one. The keeper of rebirth. I like that. The keeper of rebirth. Now watch how many books spring up. Okay. She existed before our personal attributes or mental scripting. We seek the womb cave, for it holds the fluidity of the unborn and uncreated self, a place of reconnection to the principles of elemental being. Ashe, Mama. I see you all up in this. Within the womb cave, the holy heat. The holy heat. One of those videos, one of the ones that came forth said she was in heat. Woo! Okay. 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 The holy heat meets with the void in the search for light. The dark matrix becomes the light itself. Mama says that's progeneration. That's when the woman could have the babies by herself. Hmm. Within the womb cave, the holy heat meets with the void in the search for light. The dark matrix becomes the light itself. So when darkness separated itself from light, the darkness became the light itself. This is the origin of our being. The womb cave card points to your place of origin and offers you a shelter from which to explore new things, to have new experiences, to risk. Fertility is an empathic yes to life. Let womb cave reawaken your slumbering dream. This card speaks of the winding, intricate caverns of the heart. Fertility is reaching out to limitless possibility and into an ever widening circle. Womb Cave holds the secret to continual nourishment and recreation and recreation. With Womb Cave card, one must set the conditions for germination and the creation of form for an important idea or desire. This means that your deepest needs must be met and put away in the fertile depths of productive emptiness. Fertility is divine trust, and Womb Cave card calls out for spiritual unity. And while I was reading that, they were saying that is why they gave me the word throwing seeds. What are you doing? You are a seed thrower. Throw the seeds, Valerie. Throw the seeds. You're throwing these seeds into infinite possibility. Do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt the seeds. Just throw them because the rest is all mama's will. So do your part. Don't worry about it. Who gonna water them, or where they gonna go, or if a bird is gonna eat them, and what's gonna happen inside the bird, and blah, 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 blah. Just do what you need to do. Okay, 147.35. We're going to get into the Isis deck now, beloveds. And let me just check this book because sometimes, okay. Again, these decks have been prayed over. I am these two popped up, but I'm going to tell you to look them up on Google because I'm getting, okay, this one I'm supposed to read. Okay, Mom. I ain't smashed the cards together. I'm just saying, okay, Mama. Okay, Mama. Okay, Mama. Temple of Lapis Lazuli, goddess of the ancient skies. Sorry. Three. Those shapes, understand. Lapis Lazuli. Lapis Lazuli. Okay. 184, which is 13, which is 4. 184. And I'm going to try to shut up. And I'm not going to read the ritual. Your soul is very ancient, beloved, and does not only herald from the earth. It holds much special wisdom of star people from civilizations far and near, with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transition from a civilization based in fear to a love based culture. You are guided to come into deeper acceptance of your own inner knowing now. Ancient souls with experience of consciousness and community from more spiritually advanced civilizations are here on this planet to be themselves to the fullest extent possible in order to help support each other and heal human culture so that the planet may thrive. The challenge can be that such ancient souls can feel out of place here on earth for a time as they go through an adjustment period process and remember their healing mission on this planet. These souls hold much inner wisdom of star people and civilizations far and wide in this galaxy and beyond. Their inner wisdom vibrates at a higher level than the frequency. I'm sorry. Their inner wisdom vibrates at a higher level than the frequencies of fear, aggression, dominance, and disconnection. They that are part of the global human wounding that they are here to help heal. That is why they do not shut up. And that is why when people don't talk about it, shh, they don't listen to that because this is my mission. I'm here to say this. I'm here to speak this truth. I'm here to acknowledge it. I'm not worried about what can happen to me or what somebody may say or what they may do or any of that. Okay? My focus is doing what mama tell me to do. This is my mission. And you got to shut me up because I'm not going to shut up. It's just that simple. And that's not coming from arrogance or I'm big badass or blah, 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 blah. No, that comes from the devotion and the adoration and the unconditional love I have for my understanding of my Creator. And it is in gratitude that I open my mouth and that I speak because I know what I have lived through. Several lifetimes. Okay? The inner wisdom vibrates at a higher level than the frequencies of fear, aggression, dominance, and disconnection that are part of the global human wounding. They are here to help heal. This is why ancient souls are needed, of course, to help offer a different reality, which is more whole and connected to oneness and love. But the challenge is not to lose belief and honoring of your own true inner wisdom and deep soul truths while becoming a member of a culture, the human culture, that is still so different to yours. This is the integration. This is the marriage of the spiritual with the fleshly, the spiritual and the mundane, the highest and the beastly. Children of the Law of One will explain that to you better if you need that. This oracle comes to you to provide much needed spiritual recognition that you have wisdom and understanding within you that is very ancient and flows from the soul, and that you also have a sacred connection to wisdoms that come from star people of Sirius and other celestial beings that serve through unconditional love. This is neither strange nor weird, but it is precious, and although you are not the only one of your kind here, it is far from a common soul type on this planet, mostly because it takes a lot of strength and dedication to be able to sustain existence purposefully in a vibration that is lower than your own natural vibration. Aho, mama. Aho. Ashe, 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 amen. This oracle comes to you with an offering of guidance. Remember who you are within. Do not try to fit with external models of how to be in this world, for you are here to help birth a new way that is more aligned with spiritual truth. You are guided to trust in your wisdom, to sit and contemplate any issue that you are questioning right now, and to trust in the voice of your heart. Guidance doesn't have to make logical sense, though often at a higher level, you will perceive a higher divine logic in the guidance. It's bigger than us. Even if you don't understand it, that's what you tell yourself. It's bigger than me, mama. Your will, not mine. It just needs to feel as though it makes your heart expand, and that will be a sign for you that it is your truth. Again, I'm not going to read the um mama. Okay, I'm being told to read it. Ritual to heal in the temple of lapis lazuli. If you have any crystal pieces of lapis, any jewelry, or any deep blue toned clothing, candles, or crystals, such as solidite, that you would like to use in your healing space as you complete this ritual, please do so. You may also wish to use any crystal that aligns with the higher vibrations of the crown chakra, such as phenacite, apophyllite, dambarite, or clear quartz, placing them around you as you sit comfortably with your spine relative straight. Close your eyes and imagine traveling within yourself on your breath until you enter a peaceful, open, vast space behind your eyes. You sense a vibrant dark indigo blue sky, rich like velvet, dotted with golden lights, like glorious stars. The sky and its stars feel ancient, endless, and seem to exist beyond time and space. You feel at home, longing and heart opening fill your being, a deep remembering that you cannot quite explain, and a sense of love that the great beings that animate the stars. The rich blue and gold energies of the sky and stars begin to swirl into patterns, weaving and twisting and turning with joyful dance. You feel yourself drawn by your heart towards it, and it weaves around you, forming a temple of pure energy. You sense the temple opening all around you. Underneath you, a healing seat has appeared, and the floor, walls, and ceiling, and all the furnishings within are gleaming vibrant blue lapis lazuli with flecks of gold pyrite. The light of the stars glow brilliant, brightly, filling every air particle with brightness and peace. Within this place, you feel an incredible sense of calm, mental clarity, and peace. Say aloud, I receive any transmissions and healing and unconditional love now for my greatest good, so be it. Imagine you can rest back into your healing seat and gaze to the sky above you that opens as if you were in a cosmic observatory. You notice certain golden orbs of planets and stars that feel familiar to you deep in your being. Allow yourself to receive love and light from these planets, these places that you have been before, that your soul vibration recognizes. You may feel joy, sadness, homesickness, energies more consciously. Don't seek to understand, just allow. For some of you, it may um, mean a trip to a planetarium, even. Um, invest in yourself. Say, I choose to receive through unconditional love the memories, gifts, talents, awareness, recollection of my stellar wisdom that will assist me now on my path through my own free will and the grace of divine love, so be it. Be aware of the light codes transmission of sound, whether heard or beyond your physical hearing capacity, and blessings of love that are transmitted to you now, either through the crown of your head or directly behind your eyes into the vast space in which the temple of lapis lazuli sits. Know that whether you are consciously aware of the material or not, it is being offered to you now in unconditional love. When the transmissions have completed, for now, allow the energy to travel right down into the earth below you. As the energy connects with the earth, you feel yourself drawn back towards your body, safely wrapped in the light you have received. You are anchored back to the earth in this love and light, this awareness deep into your belly and through the soles of your feet. You feel the love that you have for the earth, the desire that you have to shine your light to help her and be helped by her. The deep love that exists between you. Allow your belly and feet to feel nourished by your earth connection. Enjoy the feeling of having a place to land, an earth garden to nourish with your soul light and love so that beauty may grow. Enjoy your sense of belonging on this planet at this time of great spiritual emergence. You are so loved. You belong here and are needed. When you are ready, just open your eyes. You may wish to close your ritual with the invocation below. I call on the temple of lapis lazuli. I call upon the beings of love unconditionally. I call forth the awakening of my own inner eye. I call forth my wisdoms from people of the sky. I call on the protection, peace, and wisdom within me. I now declare that I am here and free. And let's move to the next card. Divine Sun Child, blessings of the Sun Falcon. Divine Sun Child, blessing of the Sun Falcon. And beloveds, I know this card has been coming up a lot for me. It is on page 50, which is another 5. Pay attention to the number 5. We have so many 5s, 5, 5, 5. Pay attention to those 5s, baby. Those are the numbers for humanity. I keep saying that. Okay, Valerie, shut up. 50. Okay. You see, I'm in the flow and I'm in the spirit and I'm still trying to rush because I have a concept of time. And no matter how much 222, hot diggity, no matter how much let me just shut up, get to it. Divine Sun Child, blessing of the Sun Falcon. Blessings of the Sun Falcon, the divine Sun Child Horus, son of Isis and Osiris. 1, 2, 3. Flow to you now, beloved initiate. It is time to allow your life to flourish without limits, to let your light burn bright and without veil, just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. Blessings of the Sun Falcon herald the time when your divine legacy is being born. It is your time to burn bright. Horus, the divine son child of Isis and Osiris, was born out of impossible circumstances through the great devotion of his mother Isis and her loving determination to heal her husband and bring him back to life, to eventually become king of Egypt, defeating dark forces that would seek to destroy him and all that he loved with great triumph. It is a story of the divine hero of Egypt. It is also a metaphor of our inner world. Our divine feminine must stay true to her values of love, healing, and the triumph of creativity over destruction, born of fear and hate. She must never give up her belief in her ideas. Our divine feminine is our body, whether man or woman, our inner values and the ideas that make our hearts beat stronger and feel right within our belly. That's why we begin as women, as females. Our divine body is feminine. With such love for her inner divine masculine, she never gives up on her belief in him either. Aho, ashe, 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 amen. And in her desire for their togetherness, it leads to his healing, even if he has been lost, fragmented, or thought dead. The divine masculine is our spirit, whether woman or man, that our body desires to unite with, to help it come to life and light in a new and blissful way. The love in our hearts calls our spirit home into our bodies. We become able to stand firm, take action, and make choices that allow our inner ideas to become part of our world. We live according to our values, not just hold them inside of ourselves. Finally, as our divine feminine and masculine unite within our bodies, A new golden consciousness is born. One, two, three. Holy Trinity. This is the sun child Horus with an eye that is the moon and an eye that is the sun, representing the perfect balance of masculine, feminine, in harmony with each other. The divine sun child is the new self, filled with love, light, and power in the world. It is the authentic self, living the inner truths in the outer world, an agent of healing on this planet, an inspiration for others to be bold, brave, and vivid enough to walk their own path to eventually receive these same blessings. As the sun falcon with a burning golden solar disk above his head, he descends to you now, blessing you with great light, good tidings, and creative potency to manifest your life's legacy, that which has meaning and preciousness to your heart and soul, successfully. He is the sign that your heart needs to know it will triumph. So focus on that sun falcon, beloveds. Whenever you feel cornered or tired or sad or your stuff is not going your way, picture that sun falcon with that solar disk on his head. Sorry. He is the sign that your heart needs to know it will triumph. The solar principle for which he stands honors creativity and light in all forms: music, art, writing, and more. What is in your heart? Are you building a spiritual legacy in your life now? Even if from seemingly small or impossible beginnings, great things are possible for you and your creative spirit. To allow these sacred blessings to empower your creative birth now, in many ways, you are guided to let go of thoughts or feelings that it is impossible or too hard or cannot be done. Honoring the need to create as part of your natural life expression is a way for you to receive these blessings. You are born to shine like the sun. You just are, and there is no question that it will happen. This oracle of the sun falcon can also indicate a new and life-changing opportunity on its way to you. When your heart sings, say yes. Do not give up until you have your success. The sun will shine on you. You will succeed. Ritual of the sun falcon. You can do this ritual outdoors on a bright day or in a room filled with candles to honor the light of the sun. Close your eyes and become aware of the light of the sun or the candle burning in your own heart. Imagine that you become aware of a magnificent golden falcon within that flame, with wide wings and a fierce call, shining like a sun full of golden light. Above the head of the falcon is a solar disk, a sun, golden and strong. Feel the golden light emanating from this source and say, sorry, the Goldilocks, I'm sorry. I now receive through unconditional love the golden light blessings of the sun falcon. I welcome your unconditional love and assistance and blessings into my heart and my life now. Help me foster life and creation now. Beloved sun falcon, I honor my creative inner sun and allow it to be powerful and bright through my own free will as a sovereign being of light. So be it. Stay with the golden light, and when you are ready, just open your eyes. If you use a candle, feel free to light it again and again whenever you are engaging in creative work to activate your blessings. So, beloveds, with intention, purchase a candle to do healing self visualization and affirmations with yourself or check ins. Okay? And every time you get ready to do that, it won't take more than a couple minutes. Sit there, light the candle, whatever comes in your mind, that's what you are to meditate on. Ask for healing. Speak what you want. understand that this is just a way of you plugging in to the spiritual electricity. It is not contacting spirits or doing juju or any kind of scary stuff that you have been programmed. This is you plugging in to the spiritual frequency. Okay? Incantation to the Sun Falcon. Horus Falcon of the Golden Sun, my creative energies have begun to shine bright and strong. Help my creative projects along to fulfillment and completion pure, with your will and light so sure. Horus Falcon of the Golden Sun, my success and winnings now come. And that is that card. And 21055. 21059, sorry. Wow. Now it's 2:11. Thank you, beloved, so much. And I hope you get as much out of this as I know I will. Um, and I have, and I am, because it's been very powerful and very potent. And that was, let's see here. That was the clicking of, and it's not letting me do it. But Namyo Renge Kyom by Tina Turner, beloveds. That will help 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 you center yourself. Help put some grounding music in the background. Learn to set sacred energy and sacred intention in motion by preparing your space and making it sacred. It doesn't take a whole lot, just your awareness and your alignment. That was one of the big words. Alignment, the number 5, Sun Falcon, healing, being present, and being aware of the feminine divine in all things, and why you need to help anchor the spiritual harmony and spiritual union of both the divine masculine and the sacred feminine together, within as without, above, below, the whole nine. So it is what it is. Namaste, beloveds. This is Valerie Ames, Mother with Wisdom, Tia Ma'at, loving you and blessing you with this wisdom. Keep your hearts open. Understand the transitions, the transformations, the transmutations that are taking place. Understand that, as you have been made aware of throughout the media, many do not want this unbalanced way to end because it benefits them. Okay? But I also want you to understand that the contrast is and was necessary. Okay? Understand that you are part of it. You are part of Source's will, Mama's, Big Mama's will. That's why you're here. So you are not a mystery. She, he, it is not a mystery. You can connect directly at any time. 365, 24/7, okay? And you won't get on her nerves. Believe me, if I ain't got on her nerves, can't be done, okay? So, love yourself enough, beloved. to open that connection, to strengthen that connection with spirit, because it will allow you to manifest what you need to not only endure and survive what's coming, but to be in a place and state of mind where you can help your brothers and sisters. And that is the purpose. And again, a lot of this information may be over the average person's comfort zone, okay? But you will get there. But this is for those light workers who are still struggling and doubting themselves. This is for specifically the 144,000 um, who are just seeking guidance. And the guidance is there. And this is the affirmation. This is the confirmation. We are aligned. We are connecting. We are a collective. We are speaking with one voice. We are speaking from one mind. We are speaking from one heart. And we are all codependent on the mother. Okay? And that is a good thing. That is a good thing. Okay. I love you. I love you all. And you are not alone. You are the hope of many generations, past, present, and future. You are rainbow warriors from all over the galaxy, incarnated here in flesh, learning how to align spirit with what is primal, lowest. From the root to the crown is the ascension. Climb that mountain, baby. Climb it. Climb it, climb it, climb it, and get your crown. And then help others. Because there is no king of the mountain. The mountain is the mama. She keeps us safe and warm, baby. All right. Love us. I gotta. Sorry. Had to tilt this. There we go.